This shit about to be gas. After 7 long years, Kishimoto has finally given us what we've been asking for the longest amount of time, and that is anime drip. But in all seriousness, this took way too long for us to get to the point of what we all fucking cared about through this whole series. Granted, yes, I understand you have to tell a story, but all we care about is this story. Like, it's literally this story, Naruto, and Sasuke. That's it. And yes, I understand there's plenty of other characters to choose from, but my main focus was at least those 3 things. But being that the manga has finally given us what we've been asking for, I feel like it's a good time for us to really take a step back and actually watch Boruto. Starting with the theme song, I feel like it's kind of eh. Hey yo, what the fuck? Like, Naruto came with some hard-ass theme songs. Like, Boruto should have just as hard a theme song as his father did. Though I get it, when you've been making gas for, like 20 years, it gets kind of hard to make new gas. But it's whatever, I skipped the intro anyway. Moving on to the plot, Boruto takes place somewhat 13 years after Naruto Shippuden ended. So it's essentially kind of like a Naruto reboot. And our 3 main characters for the series are Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki. And the new villains are basically these clan members from the Akatsuki clan. They have basically come to Earth to claim the mess that Kaguya created back in Naruto Shippuden. And 3 clan members have come to replant the 10 tails and start a new god tree. So before they can create the god tree, they have to basically gather all the tailed beasts, and of course that's going to include Naruto, since of course he has the 9 tails with the biggest fucking chakra reserve you ever seen on the fucking planet. But moving on from that, during the Naruto Shippuden series, Kaguya had came down from space not alone, from what we thought she was. She came down with somebody else, but I believe the name is Isiki. The plan for these 2 was for Kaguya to sacrifice herself to the 10 tails, and Kaguya decided, nah, I don't want to do that. So since she messes up the plan, Isiki is essentially clapped at this point, to our knowledge. So Isiki basically said, fuck that shit, I got something for you. He used an implantation method on a monk to resurrect himself so he could not die. He then spends the next 1,000 years recovering from Kaguya's attack and planning his return. And during this time, he created the Kara organization. So there are 2 main threats to the Leaf Village, which is the Kara organization and the Akatsuki members. As well as a bonus for us, Boruto is a reincarnation of one of the Akatsuki. Yes, I know there's a lot of shit going on, there's a lot of filler in this anime, but it's worth it. So worth it that I put these episode numbers on the screen for you to tell which ones you should be watching, which ones are accurate, and which ones you don't need to pay attention to, unless you care about it. Moving on to the characters, as far as the main cast goes, it's only like really 4 people that I really care about, which is these guys right here. As far as everyone else, I could really care less. I feel like there's no real point to them. It's cool knowing who their parents are and kind of guessing who it is. But other than that, I don't really see a point. Moving on to the character development, it's pretty well respected, especially when you have a character like Boruto that has to come into his own after everybody expects him to basically follow in the footsteps of his father, being that his legacy is so great. And then on the opposite end, there's Kawaki, who didn't even get a chance to decide of what he wanted to do with his life. But to really understand these characters and fully understand what they go through, you have to watch the show. Then last but not least, we have the audience attention retention. It is somewhat a long anime, but luckily since I gave you guys which episodes to watch, which episodes to skip, it makes it kind of short, so it's actually pretty manageable. And of course, there's definitely going to be plenty of visuals for you to look at and keep you entertained throughout the show. As well as for our regular anime watchers, this is probably pretty easy to watch, but as far as for beginner anime watchers, this is probably going to be somewhat an intermediate level. But that is everything I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to let me know in the comment section below what I should recommend next. Make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys so much again, and I will see you guys later.